Hey guys, Horse here, and today I am back with another video. I am super excited for this one. I am to be showing you how to make this build step by step, and it is a beautiful jungle village. Anyway, let's get right into the video. As you can see, I have made a few platforms and then placed them kind of where I want the pillars to go. And then what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be taking these up with the stripped jungle wood so that it looks like it has a little bit of a base. Obviously, this is going to run into some of the other ones, which is kind of unfortunate, but not really anything to do about it. Maybe I'll just go up a little lower and then have it like that. But I believe it'll be around 5 blocks, so let's make these fairly consistent. Maybe we don't make them consistent and they are all over the place, but we, for now, are going to set it as consistent and just have these pillared all the way up as far as I can go. Actually, it's just going to be 5 blocks. Anyway, let me finish this and I will get right back to you. After I expanded or cut down more of these trees, I added a few more just on this side because I thought it might look nice to have little bit of a more of the village feel instead of just on this cliff right here. The next thing I am gonna be doing is I want to try out the lectern. I've seen people use lectern in fantastic ways, so that is what I'm going to attempt now, and I want to see if I can do the same. Maybe you never see this because it doesn't work out, but I am going to try it out on 2 of them or 3 of them. Let's go with 3 of them and see how it looks in the grand scheme of things. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that needs to be cut there. Okay, then what I can do is I can use some trapdoors to add a little bit of intrigue or flooring, I guess. Like I need some type of thing to like cut it off or something. I'm not totally sure how I'm gonna do that. So I will get back to you when I do. As you can see, I found out a little bit of a design where I just place some note blocks and then I place slabs on top of the lecterns and then kind of just go around in this pattern, and then on the windows I just do something like that. Give it a little bit more detail. That way it looks like it has a nice solid base, and I'm definitely going to have to do something with these to make it and give it a little bit better of a thing, but I do think that that's a solid start, and I'm going to be doing that to all of the rest of them real quick. I am adding these little details and starting off on the roofs because they need to get done, and I am adding a little bit of a detail block to the sides of, or the tops of this to start on the roofs, and once I'm done with that, I will get right back to you. As you can see, I have been starting to put the roofs on some of these buildings. Some of them are a little bit more complex than I thought it would be, but I will just show you kind of the pattern of what I'm doing, and then just one on each end with the green concrete all the way around, and then they will just go around the little areas and finish up kind of in a little bit of a triangle, and then just one more top, and then it'll give a nice little feel to it. These have to go up a little, one more, and then they're like little domes. Then you take your sugar slab, and then you will take it around. Then with slabs, you take these all the way around, and since these small ones I don't particularly like, I'm gonna have little things like this, so they overhang just a little bit to give it a little bit more detail, and that will be the roofs for these. So I edited them and took away these, and I also moved these back, so they're just little dots on the top. These are definitely my favorite. And, oops, let me do it the correct way, where they come up and then are like this, and they give a really nice flow to them with them being up and up, but these just did not give the same feeling, so I flattened their roof out just a little bit. I'm going to do the same with this one up here. As you can see, it gives a little bit better of a feel that I would like. All right, let's see. Let's say boom, 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 boom. Oops, wrong ones. There. Now it's a little bit of a flatter roof, even though it looks a little weird. I think it looks a little bit better than what I was doing previously. And then obviously you just take these all the way around, and then the trapdoors, and you are done real quick. Super easy, super fast, and make sure it's all filled in, and the roofs will be done momentarily. As you can see, I'm going to be using some end-stone brick to add the walls of the structure, and then with the trapdoors, I'm going to make the windows. Actually, I don't know if I like that. I would like something, maybe this? Something, maybe I just go with a fence. Yeah, I think a fence would work probably the best, but for these, I'll just be doing two like this, boop, 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 and then windows, and then for the corner bits, I will just do that, and that will be basically the what I'm going to be doing next. Anyway, I'll get right back to you. So I'm stumbling over my words today a lot, sorry. I have now completed that, and normally I don't do the corners, but on some of them they did need windows, so I had to put the corner window on some of them. Now, what I have to figure out is how I'm going to be like doing these bottom parts, because they just, like, if you look from down here, they just don't look right. So I don't know if I'm either just going to have them kind of connect to the wall, such like this, or do something different. I'm not totally sure. I don't actually mind this. Let me fix that. As long as it doesn't look weird. Does that look better? That does look better. It gives a little bit more of connection. So I guess that is what I'm going to be doing from now on. And I'll just get all of that done, and I'll be right back. I have now finished that, and now one of the most important parts of what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be connecting all of these little things with little pathways here and there, so they feel a little bit more real, along with the fact that I am going to be adding little bits of glowstone to these buildings. No, I can't just warp in there because I don't have my fog commands. It's sad, but it is a little bit more taxing on how to build, especially when you don't have the ability to use world edit and stuff. But it does give a sense of accomplishment after you do it. Obviously, I'm not saying the people who do world edit only. I mean, I mainly do world edit. I prefer world edit, and I still build. But yeah, it gives a little bit of a sense of a satisfaction that every single block you placed, that you placed every single one of those, and everything is absolutely in your hands. So it's a weird feeling. It's definitely a weird feeling. Anyway, some of these already have glowstone, so I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, I need bridges to connect them, and I'm not entirely sure I'm going to do that. So let me think on it for a little bit, and I'll be right back with you. So obviously, I am not going to be connecting every single one of these houses, but I did feel like these two houses can be very connected through the mountain, but then you can come up here and then go up there and then come over to these, few buildings. Then this one can connect over to the other side of the thing, so that it gives a nice little bit of a feeling of connectivity to it. Obviously, they're not going to be floating bridges, so I need to make some pillars, but other than that, it is looking very nice so far, and I am very pleased. I added balconies to the areas to give it even more of a feeling of this isn't just a kind of a rundown place, and so there's actually some things to explore, and to look over, since you would normally just be able to just see a little tiny wall, or just a little bit tiny through just looking through the fences. So I thought a balcony would be very fitting, and then you can come through the doorways right here, which I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to add, but maybe I just do something like that. Maybe I just do that. Maybe that is the doorway. Obviously, I have to figure out maybe some hand railings. I don't know if I'll have railings or anything like that, but they will be on the porches, so I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that, but I can just expand these however I need, because they don't have to be symmetrical or anything like that, and they can just work however I please. Anyway, I will get right back to you. So I just finished the walkway pillars, and it's just a mix of some mossy stones, walls, and things like that. So next thing I'm gonna do to give it a little bit more of a jungly feel is to just drag some leaves down, so that gives it a little bit more of a overgrown feel, because we all know how the jungle is. It is very, 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 very much overgrown, and so give it that feel. Just gonna put tons and tons of leaves on the bridges, anywhere that vines can hang down. Now, a lot of people ask me why vines are like an absolute no-go for me, is mainly due to the fact that they grow like super, super long, and they can spread super easily. So I like placing things that I know are going to stay there permanently, hence the leaves for vines. And they just look better. Like, if you do this, it's just, yeah, like, you have to spam things. Like, you have to spam things. And if you take the earned and tick speed up to, let's say 1,000, then they're just gonna grow. I don't know. I just don't particularly like it. It's not my favorite kind of thing. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up, and I'll be right back. And are you ready, guys? This is the big reveal. And this is what it is looking like. I added leaves and flowers and bamboo to the forest floor, so that gives you an idea. This would be a wonderful idea for a survival build. I honestly think that I am so going to build this in my hardcore series if I ever find a jungle that's close enough and that has some terrain that I could do this in, because I just honestly love this. And no, it's not super open, and I didn't really do it for the thumbnail, because I feel like it's more important to really feel like I'm engrossed in all sides when I'm in this build. I really do like that feeling, and so I just went with it. And anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.